Hello ladies and gentlemen, and as always, welcome back to me, Dave Pumphouse, playing To End All Wars. We're at must be part 12. Yes, it must be part 12, I just read it in. Part 12 of To End All Wars. Just coming off a night of Saturday night fights. It was a good one, it was fun, I must say. Let me just try and find the stream here. There we go. So I can join in the chat too, if needs be. But yes, right, technical problems aside and my failing to set up properly. There we go. But yes, we're back because we need to finish this one. You know, every time I log on, I'm thinking maybe this will be the last one in the series. Maybe Russia will collapse. We kind of hope it doesn't. Under our tutelage, of course, but it has to be said that we are pretty much fucked. The Germans have launched their 1916 offensive. They've been gearing up for it for a while. The Romanians are creeping through the gaps in the lines, and the only kind of thing that we can take away is that Austria kind of looks a little bit strung out. That is kind of playing into our favour. Maybe just a little bit. Maybe we can go for Lemberg in September. Maybe we can finally take Königsberg, but it's going to be a tough nut to crack, especially with this corps under von Einem just behind the lines here. We do have a lot to contend with, it has to be said. I don't want this place to fall either, so I'm going to have to maybe think about what I want to do with these corps. We've got this guy in Podolsk is actually pretty useful. I'm thinking maybe we could get away with sending him back to Warsaw. The situation kind of does call for it, has to be said. Let's start doing that. Let's start doing that, making sure that he gets back and sets up properly. We've got these corps here that are also struggling ever so much. We wanted to relieve Pietrkov, but it doesn't look like we're going to be doing that in this fortnight of play. I might actually stick these guys on the attack after this gentleman here managed to creep in. He is my commander and a massed artillery guy. He should be pretty good. And we've got these two general corps here that are trying to form some kind of rear guard. I mean, to be honest with you, this dude here is fucking useless. I mean, he's been on the line for quite a while, but I can't see him getting any better. I might just move him off the line. Actually, I can't even do that. Can't even do that. But yeah, his core is shattered. There's nothing left of it. They've been fighting all war. We haven't really been paying too much attention to replacements for him. But before we start anything, let's actually look at the replacements. So, currently in reserve, requested this turn 0. Well, we do have a sizable reserve by the looks of things, so let's not worry about that too much. People will come to be replaced. I don't want him sitting out in the open like this. This is not a healthy way to fight a war. Yeah, that's useless ground. I'm going to get these guys back away from Zamask Fort, and maybe even try and protect Kelm over here. Now these guys were forced back. I might even put Might even put the cavalry corps in Kelm. But the slowness of their movement does worry me ever so slightly. Lemberg looks like it's ripe for the picking. I do maybe want to move them up, but I mean, whatever happened to this corps here? I really don't know. Seems to me like we probably need to start buying some replacements. To try and boost them up. Get some local divisions going. And maybe even just start like a militia corps down in Vinica to try and fight the fucking Romanians, because this is ridiculous. I'm gonna put these guys on railroad repair and these for starters, because they're gonna be taking Ishmael or Ismail, however you want to pronounce it, soon, I would think. And there's not much we can really do about it. These guys have got pretty much no heavy artillery, I've realised. So, ooh. That's a sizable force, actually. Maybe if we could sneak them up. I don't know. But this corps, this good old, what's his name? Salsa. Maybe he might be able to help take Lemberg. Doesn't look like there's too many troops in Lemberg, actually. It's going to take him 12 days. 7 if we... You know what? I'm going to go in. I'm going to say, once you get there, assault it and take it. And as for you, sir, I'm going to have you come back across the river and threaten Rav Ruska. That makes sense to me. I don't know about any of you guys that are going to watch this in the future, but if you do watch this in the future and you've gotten this far away from my monotonous voice and you're new, do subscribe, do give a thumbs up. You know, we're building a nice little group of guys here, and it's good to come over and chat and see what we're up to. But he lost an entire division. It looks like. I'm not too pleased with that, actually. I want you to just sit there, and then we can maybe rebuild the railroad. Okay, you can't change your orders. You can't change your orders. Very much a stalemate against the Turks. But the real story, of course, as I mentioned in the last video, is the breakout that we've all been waiting for. If there's only one regular, I'm going to attempt it. I'm going to put him on an attack stance. I'm going to go into Temisovar. We're on the attack. Okay, we've got the Nish Reserve. That's just perfect. I mean, I don't know. He's a 5-3-2. I'm confident. I'm confident that he's got it in him. But okay, they've got some mountain artillery. Fuck it, let's do it. Let's put him on the attack. Counter-attack Serbia. Here we go. And Bojovic. Bojovic, you can go down to Ralja. Okay, and he actually has capability to get more forces. So, what about the Second Serbian Army? Alright, okay, I'll tell you what we'll do then. We'll put you in the second to defend our position here. Hell, I mean they're on the outside, so maybe not. And then the Nish reserve, you're moving. You're kind of a decent enough reserve to maybe even go to Volkovar. Even take it by train and then enter the structure, take the town for a little bit of a victory. We're breaking out. He's got a cavalry. I wonder if we put him on the attack as well. We're gonna sock it to him. We're gonna sock it to him and see what happens. Maybe they've led us into a bit of a false sense of security, but we need a bit of breathing room around Serbia. We need some victories against the dastardly Austrians who stepped into our lands, and we're going to push them back. Going to push them back to theirs. Right. Now, these two corps here. I'm quite happy for them to rest. He's actually not too badly beaten up. I'm wondering if we can get him down to Lemberg as well for an attack. He can't change his orders, but if we railroad him down in 9 days, he could help with the assault. So let's try that one. Got this useless corps here. I might even make him in charge of the fortress. I mean, he's a 2-1-1. He's pretty fucking terrible on all accounts. How's those Minsk tanks looking? They're still a bit slow coming out of the factory. Not impressed with the Minsk guys at all, and we're going to chuck him into a defensive position around Warsaw, I think, or maybe even send him all the way down to Lemberg. I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe even trying him against the Romanians. What's over here? Oh, I've got some cavalry on the go. Sevastopol. We had some stuff in Sevastopol building, didn't we? Just some old Virginia. Tbilisi. Nothing. All right. We'll try that out for size. I mean, do we have anything out east that might be able to go? No. Do we have any kind of interesting decisions? Phosphorus gas, look. Immediate gain for the cost of inflation. 1,000 state funds. 2% inflation. This thing will be played again. Maybe we could change the government. Stability of the nation, yeah. We're alright for munitions and everything. I'm thinking maybe we could raise some more funds for an extra corps for the winter. We're going to try it. We're going to try raising some funds, and we'll see how that goes. You know, we did it off the back of a victory. We need to raise some money to fight the Romanians, so let's do it. Let's go. Ooh. I was thinking I need a better chair. I haven't had this chair for too long. Probably less time than I've been streaming, but I miss my old IKEA one with the high back. This one's got a fucking low back and it's kind of uncomfortable, to be honest. It's not the greatest. Right, let's see how many national morale points that we can snap up from the victories here. If we get any victories, that is. I know Ishmael's probably going to be going in a week or two. Thank you for the like, whoever gave it to me. Could have been Achilles. Maybe he'll be here in a few minutes. But I said it once and I'll say it again. I wonder what happened to Potbelly. Where is Pot-Bellied Slim? That's what I want to know. That man was a ledge. He knew how to comment, that guy did. Yeah, he was a good bloke, good laugh. We want him back. Right. Here we go, the AI is thinking about it. He's like, which way is the best way to fuck him over? You know, I never realised that we were going into Chernovitz without any heavy artillery. That's murderous, isn't it? I really should have paid better attention. Okay, here we go, day one. Where are we going? The tension's on. Everyone's getting their supplies. Oh. Falechi's been breached. Oh, shite. Okay, we'll see what happens with that town. I thought Ishmael was probably going to fall first, but Falechi, oh dear. And I'm worried about Warsaw too. It's a big offensive of theirs. Left Ishmael alone. They're kind of shit, Pasha was there. Did I just send a mountain brigade against Pasha? Zoklov. 12,000 dead to 1,200. Lovely. Salsa. Going in there. Going in like a boss. Okay. This is going to be trouble for this dude because they've moved up troops rather quickly and he's trying to go for an attack against that 300 stack there. But look, they're just bypassing Ishmael. They know that we don't have any cores down here to protect the interior lines. And they're pulling back from Zamask Fort. Maybe we could take it back with relative ease. Oh, okay, there's a 900 stack. Oh. Right. Same to Mish. Another failed attempt by the Turks. Maybe it was just a bit of a scouting force just to test our defences. Okay, he's going over there. Here it is, the Serbian counterattack. Ah, come on. Hopefully I planned that Serbian counterattack just right. I want to see it work. I want to see some victory points on the board. It's tense. Will we be securing Lemberg? Come on. Okay, they've retreated from Sawalki too. That might give us a bit of breathing room. No, they got the train back too quick, didn't they? Looks like it's going to be a slaughter at Lemberg. They had von Bülow, or von Bülow. 23,000. Okay, they have less men, but that's probably put the offensive on hold down by Lemberg, or at least it should have. Is he still going in? He's still going in. Very interesting. Yeah, that mountain brigade's fucked. I threw that one away. Okay. Oof. Right. Tell you what I'll do. I'm going to say strong center deployment, massed fire. Or maybe even an infantry assault. Fuck it. Yeah. They might be going infantry assault too. Maybe they might get mass fire. I'm going to just do mass fire. He is an artillerist, so let's try it. 52,000. Yeah. 52,000 gone in 2 weeks. That was a nice try. Maybe we did take the ground, even with a defeat. Victory at Lemberg. Nice. Okay. Turks are getting brave. Didn't take it though. Ah, it looks like we took a supply. Gold up. Whoa, holy shit. Get the fuck out of there. This one's a big turn. Wow, he actually beat Pasha. Did we knock him down to size so much he's got no men left? Wow. Holy shit. We did. We took Real Caplana with a mountain division against Pasha. Holy shit. That guy's been causing menace for the last 2 years. And we got him. And with all those guys dead, we're fucked. But, okay, well, at least we got the money we need to build these divisions. Let's start that at first. I want one. I mean, what's better? Fuck it. I'm gonna go for an engineer brigade, And can I get like some, maybe some, I can't get, okay, we can get another cavalry division. And there's no heavy artillery about. Kitchenev. Nice. I guess the only place we can raise it is in Kiev. 3 new divisions with some field guns. What else do we want? What else do we want? Okay, we probably want a field hospital and a signals brigade. Oh, nice. This is getting good. Okay, we want a couple of supplies for them. And what else? Tanks? No, tanks take too long. Okay, this is going to be Serbia's time to bounce back as well. Couple of militia brigades. Oh, okay. Can't manage that. Okay, we do need some more infantry coming out of Warsaw. That will help. And more militia. There we go, up in Potocsk. Okay, do I want to get rid of Georgievsk? He's not... Oh, fuck. As soon as we can, please. Fucking hell. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Okay, we need to make sure that we take that back. That's insane. It's insane that we just left an ammo dump there to be captured. How did we do that? Fuck. Okay, I want you to be part of the Warsaw fortifications. I want you to be together. Bloody hell. See if you can't try and get out of there. Do I want to give up Piotrkov? It's a thorn in their side, isn't it? But I don't think he's going to hold. So, see if we can't. 26 days is too much. I'm going to give up the ground here. Piotrkov, yeah, it needs to go. Needs to be given up. No point in holding that. We can always take it back. Lemberg under siege. We nicked their supply wagons, that's kind of good. But I'll be damned if we can maintain that siege. Doesn't look like it, does it? Almost looks like we're going to be cut off. They've taken Kelm. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ouch. Let's... I'm gonna... Come on, you... why won't you change your orders and go for an attack? Why can't you do that for me, huh? He's going in for an attack. Can we go this way? 15 days. Okay, he'll get there. Actually, no. No. Instead, maybe get there and defend. I feel like Lom's is safe. I'm gonna get you down here, pal. I'm gonna get you down to try and defend Warsaw over here. I'm gonna have you with your signals. This Russian force, I mean, we don't know what he has. He has some heavy artillery, and that's about it. Do we want to gamble it? Or is this more of like a backstop force? It's probably more of a backstop force, to be honest. These guys need to work together. They're still gearing up. Black Sea Fleet looks like it's ready to rumble again. Let's go in for a fleet bombardment. Down in Varna again. Hell, maybe we can even bombard Constantinople. Let's do it. Let's go for the attack. That's all I can do, I think. I think maybe Lemberg was too much of a gamble, and we now need to because the only way out is this way. If Sokolov gets got, and then up to Tarnopol, which is probably going to be a bastard of a thing to pull off, but we need to try. Okay, I'm going to give him some more considerable artillery. Can you get... Okay, there we go. I'm going to have you and some heavy guns, along with some Siberians. Apparently we can't. Naval Corps Command. Okay. And some artillery. Okay. That's a bit better. Right. Okay, we're going back into Königsberg. We need to do this. 17 days. No. No, you don't. You don't do this to me. 17 days. 8 days. Alright. We need to keep up the momentum here. Hell, we might even be able to bring some of these divisions down now that the heat has been turned down a bit. Why not? Why not? Yeah, the heat is off, so we can certainly get some of these divisions up. Try and refresh him a little bit too. Christ, he is battered. Minsk? What's in Minsk? Aha, yes, there we go. There's the tanks. Bring in the tanks. 20 days. And they want to go via that way. Fuck's sake, no. What? Okay, we're going to take Königsberg with some tanks. Got it. It's gonna be bastard getting it's gonna be bastard using them in the fucking forest. But let's fucking try it. It goes against all sense to use them in a forest, but we're going to try it. I'm going to try it anyway. Is there anything in Kiev that I can use, or is it just all this fresh stuff that I've ordered? Here's the fresh stuff that I've ordered. Right, okay. And it's yeah, he's getting ready. Oh, did we had Rostov? Anything in Rostov? No. Omsk? No. Anything I can release? It's just sitting back here doing nothing. Mogalev, nothing. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Serbia. Okay. Nice! This guy's taken this town. Come on, I mean the Serbs should have been shouting about this victory. He's gonna go. Oh, they've got this cavalry sitting here. Okay, you're gonna go in. You're gonna go back here. You're attacking in 10 days. Oh no. One regular unit, but they've been on the march for a while. They're a bit tired. I'm wondering. I'm wondering myself if that's a good idea, especially without some heavy artillery involvement. Usage. What do we want to do with the usage? Shall we try and retake Nish? Yeah, let's try and retake Nish. Second Serbian army. How is he doing? He's pretty damn good. He's a good defensive commander. He can be in charge of defending the place. They're fine. I'm going to go into New Sats. Putnik is crossing the Drava River, going into New Sats, but that might actually tempt him to come in. So it'll be a gamble, but we're going to do it. Putnik, don't let me down. Yeah, these buggers are useless. Alright. What else is happening in the world? Let's have a look at how Italy's doing. Wow, okay, Italy has taken Bozen, Schwarzenberg and Spittal and is threatening Klagenfurt. Ah. Strasbourg has been held. Baden has been taken. Is this the big push? Is this the big pushback? Dusseldorf is under siege. Holy shit, Dusseldorf. Have they just chucked all their guys against me? They must have. They must have just chucked all their guys against me, and France is coming. France and Italy are coming through the back door. Just gotta hold, man. Just gotta hold. It's been a bloody war. It's been an awful war. But our allies on the Western Front look like they're finally breaking through. Now is the time to withstand the Bosch. Oh. Holy shit. Okay. Going into late September. Cool. I wonder how many millions of men are going to be dead by Christmas. This is an awful conflict. I mean, by 1916, let's have a look and see. Like, 1.7 million German war dead with 4.2 wounded and 1.1 prisoners. Total of 7.1 casual. So 7.1 German, right? Okay, and Austrian. So maybe you're actually on target to finish this by 1918. And Austrian were. What? I don't believe that for a second. Oh, that's why. It auto-corrected to Australian. Austrian armed forces range from 1.1 to 1.2. Okay. They had 1.2 million casualties, so I think we've got the Austrians beat. And I don't think the Germans have it in them to hold the line. In fact, if we come through an attack through the Provence River again, maybe to Thorn, we might be able to get a result. But I'm worried that they're going to get rid of that ammo dump, that fort there. Oh, maybe they're moving out. What are they doing? They should be coming into Zoklov, you bastard. Ah. Russian defeat at Zoklov. Alright. We're kind of even with matches now. Okay, have the Turkish division gone. Bollocks. Yeah, that defeat at Zoklov, that's cut off those guys at Lemberg. I knew it would, but I just wanted to see if they could try and take it. That was a nice little attack up near Zamask Fort though. Caught us off guard. Man, I'm gonna have to really get the fuck out of here. I think I just ruined an entire fucking army around Lemberg. 200,000 odd men just cut off behind the lines. We're gonna have to break out. Kill. This is a Russian defeat. I don't believe it. Schmett's got 49,000 men, taking 10,000. Okay, yeah. Gone by September. We need to take it back. Those bloody Romanians. Landed Colo. There must be a massive push. I do wish these fucking Germans would stop attacking though. We were moving out of Piotrkov. What the hell? But at least we know that they were coming in. At least we knew not to keep them there. I think that was a wise move. We might have saved a lot more men than we lost there. Fucking hell. Russian victory at Königsberg. Nice. They've got 133,000 men there though. We're going to have to bomb the shit out of it. Try and take it by tanks. To retreat north with those fucking guys from Lemberg. Maybe even go to Brezhny. Oh, Ashka. Oh. You know, for an AI that for some reason is put on low aggressiveness, they've actually been quite aggressive. Maybe they could have finished off the Serbians a bit quicker, but I don't know, I think the AI has been pretty damn aggressive towards me. been hard to hold this tide back, it has to be said. No major battles. Oh, found the survive. Oh, they got 36,000 men there. Okay. Okay, so it was a failed attempt, but maybe we can go back in the autumn. We've got the room to do it down in Serbia now, I think. I'm wondering, let me just do a sound test. You know, I have a funny feeling that I've been recording and it hasn't picked up on my voice. That is incredible. Well, maybe someone might come along. I don't know about this. If it's not picking up any voice, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's a waste. I don't know what to say. Okay, well, we'll finish late September. We'll just call this video Silent September, if this is the case, because this is a joke. Right, we're going to give him the tanks. That somehow makes him less efficient. 3. Hang on, where the fuck did the tanks go? He was a 356. I want to make him. Oh, 416. Okay, it does work. Slows him down a bit though. Oh, one day. There we go. What the fuck? Right, you just sit yourself down and settle. This core certainly needs a bit of a push, a bit of encouragement. Bring some fins in. Perfect. This guy needs to sit and do nothing. You're back up to more rudimentary strength, which is nice. I just wish that you... right, okay, you guys now go on the attack. Has to be done. Now, this fin guy here. Yeah, we need to keep that. You know, I'm kind of tempted just to bring these two cores together. Move core command for him and just give you them. Ugh, fucking hell. Swapping cores out. Try and just hold the fucking line. I mean, jeez. Denisov. I trust Denisov to get the job done. He's got overwhelming force, but he is dug in. So I don't know whether I should just let them have it. Maybe I should just pull these guys back to Plock. If I pull these guys back to Plock, it might be a better idea. 5 days, 10 days. Yeah, just get them moving. I do need some militia. I do need some militia. Just sit there. Hold the line. Hold the line. Not one step back. Fuck it, even some reserve divisions just to fucking hell up in Lutsk and here. I'm amazed he hasn't broken out, but I tell you what, if we take this force down 60 days, for fuck's sake, it's no good, is it? It's no good. Okay, we can put a militia division here, and then move in like that. We've got some Opolchenia. Okay, we can move some Opolchenia to Odessa. We can certainly start to. He's never going to move, is he? Going like that. Hell, I think maybe it might even be time to cross the river. Now's the time. We've been preparing for it. Let's get it done. Rauno. What's in Rauno? Huh. And I garrison and these guys. Huh. Let's have a look at the Serbs. Okay, he just needs to retreat. He's knackered. He can't seem to get it done. But, maybe if you just sit, rest and refit. What's in new sats? Oh, 400 and something guys. Really? Unbelievable. Unbelievable that they've just got enough guys to push through like this. I've got war weariness. Fucking hell. Right, okay, well I think I've done all. Oh no, let's, oh shit. Let's get these guys out of here. 9 days, 11 days to cross back into Tarnopol. Got a couple of divisions in Dubno that can hold out. We might be able to go back into Rava Ruska. At this precise moment, I'd probably rather just sit there and do nothing. What's over here? 2, 4. Ouch. What a bastard. What a bastard. Let's have a look and see how they're doing. Still. Dusseldorf is still under siege. Wow, if they take Dusseldorf, it's over. It's gone. Right, let's do the objectives. The Western Entente is now at a morale of 47. I guess they would be after all that. Great Britain is now ran by 100% rebels. We're at 63% rebels. That is fucking bonkers. We've lost. We've lost. Right, let's move forward. think it was probably using that currency thing. That's what did it. It was issuing new currency to buy that new division. But fucking hell, is there no sound? Okay, so there is sound. There is sound. It's just now picking up a very light kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to you people. Well, at least there's sound, and at least you can hear me at very high volume. I don't know what it is with OBS at the moment. Not picking up the sound. I wish I knew. I wish I knew how to fix these type of sound issues. My computer just seems odd. It would seem. Well, while the computer's thinking about that, I'm just going to be right back. Oh, and we're back. Just in time for a battle. Ooh, Königsberg. Apparently we can only do a balanced deployment, but alright, let's go. Russian defeat. Russian victory. Tauraugen. Knocked out half of them. Good. Good job. Lemberg. Oh shit. Fuck it, infantry assault. They'll never expect it. Okay. That's what I thought. Novi. Huh. Alright. Mass guns. Here we go. Oh, good old Putnik. Running out of legs. Gonna have to set target pole again, aren't we? Yeah, gonna have to set a target pole. And they're coming into Chotin Fort. What the hell? Defeat at Chotin Fort. Now we're going to have to retreat. Serbian defeat. Temisovar again. It's a defeat, but we didn't lose as many men as we thought. Russian victory. Fantastic. Cross that river. Hey Achilles, can you hear me okay? I think my recording software yesterday was too loud, and today, without any changes, it's too quiet. So you're going to have to tell me whether I'm coming through okay. I trust you're well rested after last night's antics. But yeah, once again we're back with some World War I action. That's good. Russian victory again, okay. Seem to be putting it back. Yeah, you missed out a good one yesterday. We managed to climb back into the 70s with regards to national morale. We were suffering a hemorrhaging of the lines, and Romania joined, but we jumped 10 points in the national morale. Like killed like 250,000 Germans up in Königsberg, I think, and yeah, that jumped us up to the high 70s, and then this video we actually wiped it out with a nice yeah, increasing the national debt to try and fund a new corps to try and defeat Romania. So that's fun. That's been fun. But Central Powers, I think they're running out of men. I think this is their last big push. This is the last thing that they can do before they have to start concentrating back in the West. Because Italy and France have actually made some progress. I think Great Britain by now must be out of the war because it's 100% controlled by rebels. They've lost the national argument for the war, I would have thought. Especially because Belgium wasn't invaded. And but France seems to be bombarding and besieging Dusseldorf, which is quite an interesting development. Yeah, I don't even know what the hell I did right. I have no idea. But the Tsar is certainly pulling some tricks out the bag. That's for certain. We've almost defeated those 2 German corps that seem like that they can live off oxygen alone behind the lines. Poor old Putnik has suffered a defeat though. I might have to pull him back. But yeah, the Germans, they must be running out of men soon, because they must be on 6.3 million casualties, and during the whole entire war, Wikipedia says that they only suffered 7.1. But amazingly enough, apparently their combat power is they've only lost a fraction of their combat power, and I've got no idea. It's almost like the game is just making it up as it goes along. Yeah, they've got stacks and stacks of men just wandering around, and I've got no answer to it. It might come, yeah, so, I mean, I've been keeping a track on some of our allies, in quote marks, and how they're doing for national morale, and we don't always read all of the things that are going on. I mean, down here in the right hand side there's a lot of tool tips and information, but we don't read those. We don't read those. We've got no time for it, or patience. But we seem to be doing okay. Things could be worse. Serbia's still in the war. That's good enough for me. Podolsk. But I mean, I think, yeah, now that Great Britain is 100% controlled by rebels, that must be them out. In answer to your question. Maybe we could go have a look at the, send the Baltic Fleet over or something. See what they're up to. Oh, Chotin Fort has collapsed. We're pulling it out the bag in Armenia. We had a failed go at Lemberg as well. We've been struggling to get Lemberg since late May, I think, and we've exhausted this army down here. It's collapsed. What the fuck are the Romanians doing down that way? Right, well, we'll start with the victories then. Again, changes from battles -1, but I mean, we did some good work against Turkey. You can't deny us that. These guys did some good work, but they're knackered crossing that river. That's a lot of artillery. I wonder if I should just... Oh. I wonder if I should take him off. Stick him on the offensive over there. This is our brand new corps that we have managed to cob together. I mean, bits of it are in other places being trained and whatnot, but got their supplies here and everything else, and they're gonna try and relieve Falechi and try and make a move on these Romanians come the winter, I think. This guy's holding out pretty well. Yeah, he's suffering, you know, besieged and totally breached. The town's in a right mess, but he's staying there. He's staying strong. That's all we could ask of him, really. But yeah, these guys are going to be put into the new corps as well. We're going to maybe try and protect the railroad a bit. Try and protect the road and the way to Kishinev. Try and keep it open. What's here? Okay, he's holding out. Ooh. I'm going to make you just go into Chotin Fort. Try and push back this big old stack, even though it's inevitable now that it falls, I think. Tarnopol's been had. It's the only way they can get anywhere. Oh man, they're going to lose a lot of men. Königsberg is certainly under siege though, and you know what? We did our mastermind thing to see if it will work. We've brought some tanks into the East Prussian forest and swamps, because why not? The Tsar is here, he'll make it happen. I think we've got the combat power now to get it done, but we're going to keep it under siege and see if we can break it first. We captured some horse artillery and some stuff at Weylau, by the looks of things. What the hell? This is certainly... Oh no, this is ours. That doesn't make sense. I'm going to stick them in there. Right, what's this guy got? Okay, he's going to go on the offensive now, and he's going to smash them. Right, well with this sorted out, maybe instead of just holding this for the fun of it, maybe I can start to launch an offensive. I'm gonna move him there. I'm gonna keep you there. I'm gonna put you up this way. And I'm going to put you over here to help out. I might have to stick you over. No, you can't go that way. Right, well, I'm going to put you on the attack then. And I'm going to see if I can try and get you out of Kelm. Which we can't do either. Shit. Can you maybe go back and take some mask fort? Oh, maybe if we just do it with the cavalry. 11 days. That was the same for you as well, wasn't it? 9 days. Alright. Okay, whatever. What are you having for breakfast, Achilles? Anything fun? I think I need to build up a bit of a force around here as well, around Rauno, to try and. I can't even build any artillery to help out. Where's the nearest medium artillery place that we could? Not even Kiev. Are you joking? Fucking kidding? Moscow is pretty much the closest place that we can use. That's insane. Okay, we can do another one in Vinitsa. Take this cavalry round. We've got a nice decent reserve division that we can put back here as well to help hold the line. Anything going on in Minsk? No, nothing. Okay, we've got this fake general here. Do you have any experience? Something you've just been doing, sitting out the war doing nothing? Okay. We're going to try and create some kind of new corps with you then. I don't want... I'm worried that if I send these guys down here, it's going to take too long and they're going to get captured. 17 days. So they sit there, this guy comes in and nabs them. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to try and relieve this town. Broccoli and cheddar quiche for breakfast? You're a madman. You're an absolute madman. Broccoli quiche for breakfast. Your poor wife. Right. Okay, let's go down to Serbia and see what trouble we can do with these guys. Right, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in for a nice little cheeky counter attack here. You can just sit there on the defense. I know you ain't got much artillery. You can just go back. You can start to attack. I mean, the Serbs have done brilliantly, has to be said. They've held out as best as they could. That was it. I defeated Pasha. That was it. I think I defeated Pasha and killed 250,000 Turks. It bumped up the bumped up the national morale by 10 points. I think that was it. Yeah, but I'll show you the objectives. I mean, yeah, the Western Entente is falling apart with a national morale of 44. Central Powers have lost 7.2 million. And it still says their combat power is 315. How? How can you start getting to the levels of where you are at the end of the war at 1916 and still have the national morale of 81 and the combat power of 315? Insanity. Oh. Oh, the Bulgarians and the Turks have marched all the way down to Lamia. Taken Larissa. Man, it's a piss poor war for the Greeks. Christ. It's a piss poor war for everyone, really. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. Surely Helsinki's... No. No. That was another thing as well, Achilles. Fucking Helsinki. I moved the fleet up here to get repaired. Thought they'd be here for a couple of weeks and then I'd be able to send them back out again. And then something must have happened in Helsinki with some Finnish nationalists or something, because these ships are now more damaged than when I sent them in. And I can't move this fleet anymore. I'm blaming it on the Finns. Right, well, I think I've done as best as I can. Let's see what the AI throws at me next to bring us into late October. You could if you are winning. Yeah, if you're talking about... yeah, if you're talking about Germany and stuff, but still, I mean, you can't... Yeah, I guess. I guess, you know, 7.2 million dead if you're winning. Yeah, I suppose. But, yeah, what if you've got Dusseldorf under siege? Yeah, one of your main industrial cities, and the Italians are coming up through the south. Chucking all your men against the Russians is not going to help you. like our national morale is on 69. I mean, it's all we are is one big battle away from going back into the 70s again. And let's be honest, Achilles, I've got more manpower. I've got more men. I've got 762,000 waiting to be called up. We just don't have the funds to do it. We have no men. Got no men to, well, no money to buy the guns to equip them with. That's my problem. And of course the trains. If we do have the men, it takes them a year to get to the front. Yeah, I reckon it could have been sabotaged by Helsinki, to be honest. There's no other way to explain it. They were sitting in port and I was like, okay, just, you know, rest for 2 weeks. And then I went back to move the fleet out again, and then the main battleships were damaged. Yes, I know. I understand the whole kind of difference between casualties and deaths, but I mean, let's say 2 or 3 million of them are deaths, and the other 4 million are wounded casualties. I mean, 4 million troops sent back to be living off of social security and stuff, you know, due to their wounds. Like I forget if it's in Sun Tzu or somewhere else, von Clausewitz or something like that, you know. But like, yes, it's the psychology. Yeah, it's a psychology type of thing, isn't it? Yeah, if you send that many home and tie down hands to try and hands and resources to get them back on their feet, then you win the war that way. I mean, America has learnt that lesson the hard way. I would have thought, certainly in recent conflicts. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of why, you know, Vietnam and stuff went the way they did, to a certain extent. It was certainly a factor. Certainly with Afghanistan, at least it was here, you know. Even though the casualties in comparison to previous wars were a fraction. Yeah, it was that kind of psychological stories of how much it was costing. But yeah, no, I get what you mean. If they're not on the front, then I'm saying they're dead. At least we're doing the more hits. Every battle we're doing more hits than they are. Still a Russian defeat though. So we've lost that for. Ivan fought this. He's still not out. Ouch. Damn. Maybe launching a counter-attack towards Łódź probably wouldn't be a bad idea to try and take it back. finally. Yeah. No, some years ago I watched that. Actually, it wasn't that long ago. Watched that Ken Burns Vietnam and the whole kind of body count policy and stuff, and what it meant for the way that they waged war. I mean, that was a very short, just crazy. But looks like Wei Lao, another victory, good. That might have freed up. Yeah, that's freed us up. That's really good. We can now take Königsberg. Königsberg or bust. But the loss of Ivangorod fort is going to really do the national morale in bad. Fucking hell, and look at this army just caught behind the lines here. Fucking hell, it's gone. Lost an entire fucking Russian army. Due to our insistence on trying to take Lemberg all the time. What time is it in London? It is what, quarter... Oh no, 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. The sun is shining, kind of. Actually no, it's a bit overcast actually. On this lovely Sunday afternoon. Yeah, once I finish this stream, might try and get it into late November, and yeah, then we'll finish the stream, and then we'll actually get on to putting in some job applications that I've been looking at. Yeah, I've got some interesting opportunities arising themselves at the moment in London, and we want to see if we can get a shoe in. Because at the moment our job sucks. Oh look, we retook Zamask fort. That's good. Without any battle going on whatsoever. Terrific. Where is that? Please don't say that was the relief force coming down for Archie. Ah. Oh, you're playing in that one, huh? Yeah, I wish I could devote the time to it. I mean, it sounds like an excellent campaign And I do like auto system. Even if I just have to get more acquainted to the dice and what they mean. I know when I was helping out yesterday with the Open Saturday game, I was like, oh, I can't remember what these symbols mean and stuff. But that was a good game. That was good. I wish I'd actually recorded it from my point of view, because I had a new guy, Macho his name was, and yeah, closest closest kind of thing to Kriegspiel, he said to me, he goes, I was like, oh yeah, have you played like Total War or anything like that? And he's like, no, I haven't played Total War, but you know, I've played Axis and Allies. I was like, that's good. Yeah, I was like, right, cool. That's the closest thing that you can do. Like, you know, yeah, and no, it was good. It was kind of interesting to see a new player's kind of perspective. Yeah, going back to this time last year when I was very new to it all and stuff. Yeah, it was really kind of cool to be, what's the word? Just be reminded of how fresh it could all be for new players. It's you know, and the ideas that they come up with. It's really good. It's really nice. But, alright, what have we got here? Cavalry behind the line. These guys are coming off a win. Although, say a win with okay, so we're back up to 71. Changes from battles 4. Surrender and disbanded -1. So what? That must have been Ivan Fort. These guys, yeah, they were hammered. But at least it's relieved for Lecce, so that's something to be had at least. Chotin Fort has been taken. And these guys are caught behind the line too, without any supply. So we're gonna maybe bring him up to Podolsk. What's in Podolsk? That, okay. And we've lost that guy with a face. I can't remember what he was, but he had like a hat on. He's well dug in now. He's gonna be a bastard to get out. Maybe I should launch an attack this way. Try and get to Woodge or something. Denisov. When I move to the US, I'm going to try and see if I can do something similar to what I'm doing now. Either zoning enforcement or urban design or something like that. See if I can get myself involved. I mean, the father-in-law is involved in planning and what you might call it over there as well, so he might be able to put in a good word for me. And I mean, all along the East Coast there is opportunities. They pay pretty well in America as well for the job that I do. Although obviously here the systems are a little bit different, but you know, the skills are universal, shall we say. Kuropatkin got knocked out. Why on earth did he get knocked out? I know he was over there, wasn't he? Did his entire corps just get absolutely pummeled? I guess it did. Okay, we're going to have this cavalry. Okay, what's it? Okay, yeah, that was a big battle in Waylau, wasn't there? Now he's... Oh, he's actually in Waylau. Right. Okay, well we can move you around then. 20 days. What about you? 21 days. Okay, so they're stuck on that side of the river. 17 days. It took him no. Okay, 16. Okay, now you're being a bit more sensible. Weird. Weird that the game did that. Gave me two different things. But okay, we're gonna move this general corps. It's got the heavy artillery. I'm gonna move it forward. He's been resting for quite a while. I'm gonna move you forward as well. 8 days. Perfect. Alright, let's see if this corps that's building up in Vallecci is nearly ready. It's not. But we can certainly send the artillery. Sevastopol, there was stuff building here. No, there wasn't. Odessa, that's where it was. Okay, this guy's ready. Okay, you're ready for deployment. Okay. Let's stick you over. Let's take you over to Vallecci. 14 days. He's well dug in. Yeah, Achilles, yeah, I have to deal with all sorts of cases like that myself. There's nothing more annoying than, say, turning up to a building site and saying that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong, and then some guy from the same council but from another department ordering them to do it. That's my stories, but I also have heard of crazy things in America where there was a story, I think it was, I forget where exactly it was, but the city council had an old fire station and they put it up for sale, so they hired a real estate agent, said, yeah, we're going to sell this as you know, and we want you to do your magic and create an advert for it, and see who wants to buy it. So the real estate agent did this advert and said, right, old fire station up for sale, perfect place to renovate and turn into a home. And you know, some family bought it, did it up, turned it into a home, and then about 5 or 6 years later, planning enforcement and zoning enforcement, you know, they got involved, and they went down there and they served them a letter and they said, wait, you know, this is a fire station, you know, you had no right to turn it into a home. And basically the case that went to court, and I think it was found in favour of the family for good reasons, because the court was like, well, hang on, you were selling this and you advertised it as a perfect place to convert into a family home. And the double whammy was that the evidence that they obtained to prove that it was a family home unlawfully was obtained unlawfully because they went onto their property and took a load of pictures through the window without a warrant. So the court found doubly in favour of the family, and then the council had to pay their court fees of hundreds of thousands of dollars, which I thought, you know, was just crazy. I mean, like, you know, the guy, well, you know, who made that decision to pursue it was obviously smoking something, because if you go back through evidence like that and still just decide to, you know, try and prosecute is insane. I'd, you know, we'd get a slap on the wrist from the managers if we pursued something crazy like that. Yeah, it goes against all common sense, no matter how much pressure you might be getting from politicians from above. Yeah, I mean, and the sad thing here as well is, I mean, it happens every so often where either another department recommends a case, or, you know, a neighbour suddenly wakes up one morning, either due to the, you know, the neighbours pissing him off or whatever, and says, oi, you know, this family home was converted into 3 flats recently. I want you to, you know, go in there and tell them to turn it back into a family home again. And then you go, yeah, very well, let me just check the records. And the 3 flats have been paying council tax to the council for the last 5 years, and the council tax department, you know, just took the money without even asking or even questioning why this address all of a sudden had an A, B and C on it without permission to be converted into flats. And then you have to turn around to the complainant and say, yeah, I can't really do anything about that, because one, it's immune from the amount of time, because they've existed for 5 years, and secondly, the council's been taking all that money from the tenants for council tax for addresses that technically shouldn't even existed. Complete fucking bonkers. Completely balmy. It's, you know, one of the most idiotic things about my job sometimes. Right, we're going to move this guy over to here. He's got the supplies to do it. We can try and reclaim some of this land. He can certainly, I don't know. Okay, well, I'm going to try and defend this land here anyway. Looks like they might be trying to move back to this town here. These guys are slowly trying to build up as well. How are we doing for replacements still? Have we got enough? Yeah, we've got enough by the looks of things. Yeah, yeah. Homeowners associations in America as well. I think they're even worse. Oh, hang on. What's happened to Bulgaria? What? I, hang on. I'll go back to that story. Why is it offering me replacements in Bulgaria? What? We don't own any Bulgarians. Unless there's some kind of rebels. I don't know. But yeah, homeowners associations. Fucking hell. Mrs. Pump House, where she lives, she's been there for, ooh, what, a year and 3 months? Something like that. Really nice place. Up in Maryland. Yeah, nothing too fancy. But, you know, fairly bog standard neighbourhood. And she's typical girl. She wanted to put fairy lights out on the balcony, and homeowners associations said that was a big no-no, and you're making the place look too cheap. Told her to take off the fairy lights. Yeah, which I can't stand either. I think just wasting electricity and putting fairy lights out on the balcony just because you can is a little bit tacky for me too. So she was like, okay, goodbye fairy lights. And then a year later, they contacted her again, telling her that her curtains were the wrong colour. She bought like brown curtains that were like kind of blackout curtains. And they said, no, you're going to have to get white curtains. Which I thought was fucking bonkers. Surely you can't tell. Yeah, this is America. I'm sorry, I can have any coloured curtains I want, but apparently not. When the homeowners association says you need white curtains, you need white curtains. Like, beggars belief. But anywho, I think we need to plug the gap down here still. So I'm going to buy some actually, you know what, we don't really have that many Siberian guys, right? It's got 8 on the map, but can certainly get some more Ukrainian divisions though. Make them fight for their homeland. Maybe even a cavalry division. Oh, we can get a cavalry division here. Perfect. And this cavalry division is up and running. Looks like we could be in business. Still bombarding those. Certainly looks like it. Varna should be completely flattened by now by the amount of bloody shells that we've been lobbing at it for the last month. Shall we take Vallejo? I think we should. Not much I can really do when I'm on the defensive like this, is there? Rather than just sit and wait and react to what they're doing. Maybe we could try and take Rava Ruska. We have the men. Let's try it. Let's go over there. See if we can cut off this guy in Kelm. Try it. Nice little counter attack. Do we have any men that we can stick on that river? No. Got one-eyed Jack, but... Alright, let's move forward. That coffee's gone cold, so I'm going to make myself a nice cup of tea while the computer thinks about things, and I'll be right back. And we're back, and we didn't miss a thing. Is that who you're on the side of, Achilles? You're going to be on the French side? I know when I got given command of the Cavalry Corps for Chancellorsville, that was my first cavalry command ever. I'd never been in charge of cavalry prior to that, but I knew what I had to do, and I wasn't the type of commander to throw them away either. And I don't understand why people don't necessarily pick cavalry either, but I think that maybe it's because, you know, the whole kind of rule with the charge and spent out, I mean, it's very 50-50 whether you're going to succeed or not. And I think infantry tactics probably comes more naturally to people as well. You know what you're doing with a musket, but you know, cavalry, maybe it takes a little bit more of lateral thinking. And I don't know if you watched that debrief of Chancellorsville there. Ah, thank you very much. I tried to do my best with the cavalry at Chancellorsville. Like I said, I didn't want to chuck them away. I had my battle very early on, and really I was just trying to do as best with the information that I had. I mean, you know, it was all about that. Well, I mean, again, I was trying to psych out the enemy a little bit as well. I mean, I was trying to make myself look bigger. It wasn't mentioned in the debrief, but when I was down on the south for that first night with Colonel Sargent, yeah, I only had one brigade, and I was thinking to myself, okay, I've been told that one of the corps is going to be marching down to me overnight, or at least in the early morning. That obviously never happened, but I didn't want to face an attack at night or even in the early hours of the morning. So I made my guys sing. I was like, look, you know, if there's any scouts around, we want them to make them think that there's a corps here rather than just a brigade. Really loud. And I kind of borrowed that tactic off of CT Mac when we were playing the Colchester game. He made his guys sing, and I've kind of adopted that little tactic for myself as well. But yeah, we wanted to try and look as big as we could. And that kind of screening action that we did on the second day as well, just waiting for people to turn up. Yeah, we just wanted to make ourselves look like a cavalry corps rather than a small division. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You know, you do have to think a little bit more laterally and see what the situation calls for doing with the cav at the time. Yeah, you're certainly right. Yeah, you can't have a one-track mind, that's for sure. Especially on big campaigns. But yeah, I'm looking forward to to reports coming in for the D-Day game as well. I don't know what the hell's going on with some of these division commanders and brigades. Like, I wish they'd talk. Like, you know, if your corps commanders, you know, sending you messages to say, look, I've lost contact with your division commander, can you tell me what's going on? And you get no response. It's like, I reckon some players are probably thinking that, you know, I'm a German trying to contact them, maybe. You know, to say, but no, I'm like, I'm serious. I'm like, no. Yeah, please, just talk to me. Just tell me what's going on. Like, I only know what's going on with one of the brigades in 3rd Division, and he's still stuck on the beach. The other two, I've got no idea where they are. I have just landed on the beach myself with 7th Armoured, and at one point Dempsey was telling me not to go because he was just like, don't land at Anville-sur-Mer, we have no idea what's going on. And I'm like, well, we're going to have to take the gamble, because, you know, if they're stuck at Anville-sur-Mer, then they need our support, and we're not going to get off this beach anyway, so just send them in. And I get there, and the umpire tells me, oh yeah, unopposed landing, you know, no complications, you're fine. And I'm like, okay, can someone tell me what's going on here? Drag me to the first brigade HQ I can find, because I'm gonna, yeah, I want everyone to have a lot of fun, obviously, but I'm like, okay, we're gonna go for a balanced deployment and get an but yeah, I've got no idea what's going on, or where people have gotten up to after 2.5 hours of landing on the beach, which is a shame. I mean, the only people that are reporting anything good is 51st Division. They've done really good, but yeah, nothing from 50th, and only half information from 3rd. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens over the next few weeks with that one. But I am looking forward to seeing where we get up to, and if we can get to our first objectives on time. Got some cheeky minions here. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, knocked out small core there by the looks of things. Yeah, Sergey said the same thing, Achilles, sending a staff officer to go down there. But at the same time, like, I know every player's busy out there, and if they don't talk, they don't talk. And I mean, the last video that I recorded for it, I think that was the 6:30 turn. I was kind of quite critical of some of my division commanders, yeah, for not speaking. And I don't want to relieve anyone. I don't want to kick anyone out of the game. I don't want to be that guy. Yeah, I want everyone to have a bit of fun and learn something. Ouch. They had something bigger there than I thought. And they're going into those woods, putting pressure on Brest. Ugh. But yeah, I mean, that's the challenge of D-Day at the moment. I mean, at first I was kind of like, yeah, maybe they got, you know, broken radios or something. But now I'm not so sure. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if half of them have quit. I've got no idea what's going on. Right. Okay. Kornilov. Alright, infantry assault. Here we fucking go. Maybe a wave assault. Okay. No, we're going to do a wave. We're going to do a wave. Oh no, just do an infantry. Let's do it. Actually, we could have come off better there with the wave by the looks of things. You think so? You think a staff officer could do that? I will. I'll send a staff officer out on a landing craft to try and see if we can get some information. I'll order that next turn. I think the next turn is going to be Tuesday because Carter said that he's away for the 4th of July celebrations. That's what they're there for. Yeah, that's fair enough. Kornilov again. Right, they're going for a strong centre deployment. I'm going to go for a strong centre deployment. I'm going to do massed fire. Let's go. Russian victory. Fantastic. I'm wondering if that's going to keep us in the 70s. Yeah, I saw the video that he brought out yesterday. I thought it was a fantastic little video. I did comment on there as well, and when he said if anyone's got any recommendations of where he wants them to go next, I did comment and say, hey man, just go to Shiloh and do the old Hornet's Nest. Why not? Let's do a strong centre. Massed fire. We have the artillery. Let's go. Ooh. Russian victory. Yeah, we seem to be doing it. We seem to be doing it with massed fire. We might get Königsberg. Yeah, I said, yeah, go down to Shiloh and go see the Hornet's Nest. That was my contribution. I probably should have sent it to him on Discord rather than the comments section in the YouTube, but I thought he called for it at the time. Putnik is slowly recovering from that battle that he lost a month ago. I hope he doesn't get caught out. He was strategically counterproductive. How would what's your take on that, Achilles? I want to hear it. Oh, we're down to 69 even after those victories? That doesn't make sense. It's 140. Okay. At Goldup. Well. Man, that's a... Okay, I'm going to put you on attack. I'm going to send you this way. 22 days. I'm also going to take... I'm going to take the Finns. So I'm going to take this Finnish core and attack Goldup. And when he goes into Goldup, should free up this guy, although he's been pretty useless all through the war, I'd say. He hasn't impressed me. Getting these through the forest has been hard as well. But 12 days, pushing it. Okay, I'm going to see what happens to these guys at Kelm now that they're completely cut off. These poor boys need to get out and get back to Podolsk. I'm more than happy to put him there. 17 days just to go next door. Okay, now. I'll put you in front. Guys at Vinitsa, how are they doing? Still trying to get that signals core going. Got the supplies coming in too, nice. It's taken a while to get this core up and running. You know what? I might even gamble and go for Ayazi. I might even put him in. Go for it. Go for an attack. I think he's ready for it. Cross the river. 7 days. Let's go for a nice little counter attack. Move up the cavalry. Ah, I see. Okay, I get what you're talking about now, Achilles. Yeah, that wouldn't help if you've been charged with a function of helping the actual army out, and yeah, taking yourself out of the operational theatre like that is not ideal. I would have to agree with you. Right, let's see what they've suffered now. Oh, their morale is dropping at a steady rate. Although now we've hit 5 million casualties. Fuck. Let's see if there's actually any major decisions we can do. Okay, we're going to start talking about the Armenian genocide. Okay, everything else is locked. Research. We can fund more. Oh, we can go for artillery research. That might help. But maybe even infantry research. We've got the funds. So yeah, the Central Powers have gained more combat power somehow. But their morale is at 77. And I think if it keeps dropping like that, that's going to do us no end of good. Frankfurt has been taken. Holy crap. Dusseldorf. Okay, they've stopped their bombardment of Dusseldorf. But sure enough, they're running amok. Still got Strasbourg. Freiburg has been taken also. How's the Italians doing? They took back Spittal. But Klagenfurt is under siege. Nice. Nicely done. It's probably why the Serbians are allowed to spread out a little bit better now. Might even be able to take that supply force. Let's try it. Let's try it. 13 days. Let's put some pressure on him. What are we doing? Regular artillery and supply. Okay, well, I really need to I'll stick the oh no, okay, I'll stick cavalry here to see if it can get eyes on what's there. Somehow you're not. Ah, there's actually a Turkish force here. That's not good. Right. Okay, well I think we're okay there. So let's go into late November. And that's interesting. I Yeah. Could probably write a book on that. But I actually heard an interesting thing. I watched it the other day. It was on the it was either the National War Museum channel or the Film Archives. I forget which one it was. But there was some guy who was, I mean, it was a talk done about 10 years ago, I think, and he talked quite in depth about the Gettysburg campaign, and you know, Stuart gets a bad rap for doing what he did, and he kind of opened up the debate because he was like, well, Lee had 4 brigades of cavalry with him that he could have used instead of sitting moaning and asking where Stuart was. But on the other hand, 2 of those brigades were like irregulars or something like that, and he was kind of, I forget the exact talking points, but he was talking about, okay, well, the irregulars probably wouldn't have done any good at the Battle of Gettysburg, but at least they could have gone out and done something. But yeah, apparently they were like protecting the supply lines or something like that. But this talker was saying, yeah, I mean, Lee had 4 brigades of cavalry that he could have used, that he just didn't. I may need to give you the link to the video, so you know, you can give me your 2 cents about what you think of it. But I thought it was an interesting talk, like, and he goes into talking about one of the cavalry commanders was like an ex of Stuart's wife or something like that, so they didn't get along, and kind of rivalry played into where Lee let them operate and stuff like that. Like, I think it was like Gibbon or something like that. I can't remember. Or Gibbs. But yeah, it was certainly an interesting little talk. Oh, there's an army of 600 stack. Shit. Feature, the failure of the Confederates at Gettysburg was ultimately a Lee failure with regards to the cavalry. Okay. Yeah, I think that was basically the the talk. But you know, you do hear that Stuart does get a bad rap for it too, because you know, he was out getting wagons and stuff like that. But I'll try and find the video. I'll send you the link. Oh no! Look at it. didn't bank on 100,000 Austrians sitting there. Phew. Thought it was only a small little force. I see, Achilles. Right, what do we got here? Looks like they're mounting up for another offensive to try and swoop on to Warsaw. I don't think we've got the men to stop it this time. But that force that we sent over the river into Romania looks like it's certainly going to do a job. Oh. What's happening with Ruska? Did they pull out? They pulled out of Ruska. What's happening there? Thanks, Achilles. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck with your planning session. As always, thank you for your contributions in the chat. We shall see you maybe after work tomorrow. See if I can squeeze in another episode after work, should I have the energy to do so. But yeah, for now, might just be me talking to myself. But yeah, that's a big old stack in Ivangrad. Holy shit, they're mounting for something big. Golden. Nice little victory. Like that. Holy shit. Well, I think after late November, like I said, I'll stop the stream. So this will be the last turn, and we'll see what we can do. Okay, so at least the snow's kind of let up a bit, which is nice. He's absolutely knackered. Look at him. Okay, can we get you up? Oh, we can't get you further up. No. Wow. God damn it. Gonna try and rest and see if they can just try and besiege Königsberg. I'm going to maybe try and combine this corps into something decent. You can't have corps command, apparently. Why not? Okay, we'll take the weaker ones out. Put him with him. Now he's a little bit better. But he's still only at pitiful strength. I don't understand why. Shakarov. Okay, who is here? He's moving through. Right, okay then. Sakharov, go into support. 17 days. That means we might be able to get this guy to help out. Maybe even stick him down here. 21 days. Are you just giving up land without a fight? Because at this moment in time, it kind of looks like you are. Okay, hopefully they'll be able to defend as best as they can. Right, this corps down in Vinitsa needs to maybe start to move. 2 days, right, okay, at least we've got something in place there. Holy crap. What a dishevelled corps these guys are now. Bloody hell. He's going back there for 2 days, right, okay. That makes sense. What's this? Armenian genocide. Lovely. So, what's that done? We're now at 71% rebels. What the hell? America. America looks like it might be able to come in and join. That seems to be moving up. Ottoman Empire is at 39% rebels. Italy's still in the game. Bulgaria, 37% rebels. We're still in it. But that's worrying. 71% rebels. The cost is just too high, it would seem. Tell you what then, you're going to go back in. He's going to fix the railroad with his cav. And you're going to try and move in there as well. 20 days. Not the best. I want you to move forward. He seems to be shit out of luck with regards to his supply situation. What's in here? Oh, what? $716, just sitting there doing nothing. I'll make them move to kitchen, everything. Take the train. How's the... oh, okay. Time to go back, I think, hey. Time to go back and... 18 days. I think we've left them out there a little bit too long, bombarding that fort. Can we try and pull off another attack? Not with the guys that we've got at the moment. Oh, we got a bit more money. Let's see if we can try and get... Got no heavy artillery. Oh, there it is. Heavy artillery brigade. Build it in Kiev. Boom. And we do need some heavy artillery to maybe get through Königsberg, so... Up here in St. Petersburg. Definitely need some more infantry divisions. One-Eyed Jack certainly needs to get some boys together. Oh, we can even still recruit in Warsaw, would you believe? With everything that's going on there. But yeah, this attack has kind of upset me ever so slightly. Okay, I'm going to stick this division over here to try and repair that railroad. What's Serbia wanting to do? Could maybe combine this corps. Uzic's army and Bojovic. Yeah, he got absolutely fucked. He's gonna bug out. Having him take that is kind of good. Yeah, they can try and go for Belgrade if they want, but we ain't going to give it up. Who wants to go into Rava-Ruska? I'm going to have you go into Rava-Ruska and have you enter it and dig in. there anything out this side that we can do? Okay, we took Tsingtao. Anything in Baku? No. Grozny? No. There's nothing. Nothing we can give up. Like, I want this army to get released. Anything in Omsk? Nope. Moscow. Okay, there's that heavy artillery that we've been waiting for. Anything in Archangel? No. You always got to check. You know, it's always good to check. Huh. Transport division. Still, these guys are getting repaired. Wondering if we can sneak these up. The Novgorod Reserve, that'll be fine. And then maybe we could even send the 68th over to help Königsberg out a little bit. Okay, the Stavka fly over, get closer to the front, and okay, this corps, can I maybe just make him take Colo? Would be kind of nice if he did. But then that does leave us a bit vulnerable. Okay, I'm going to make him go to Colo. No, there's no point. What about you? 8 days. Alright, need to cross the river. 14 days. Alright. We'll creep up on him. We'll creep up for a nice little counter-attack that way. But everywhere else looks like it's in the shit. So, let's roll forward. As we get into December. And then have a little review about what we've accomplished, which sadly isn't much. We've had to fall back from Lemberg. That attack has really weakened us. Actually, I mean there's a massive gap in the line that they're really starting to exploit. The Eastern Prussian offensive has given us a little bit of breathing room. We should be able to push that into the spring. But I think maybe by New Year's, maybe even Warsaw will fall. My goodness, why are my clocks so different? I've got one saying it's 18 minutes past and the other one saying it's 26 minutes past. It's taken us all summer to raise those 2 corps down in to fight Romania. There's no guarantee that they'll do it. Silence is golden. Denise, lovely. Okay, he had to retreat from Faletti. Interesting that he chose to do that. Good. Some Austrians didn't come in, managed to get through there. Some victory there too, good. Serbians won't let me down. Pietrikov looks like it could be up for the taking. Take that back. And even threaten Łódź. All of a sudden there's a fucking guy there from Ravaruska. Jesus. You had no commander there, so I can forgive you for that. Okay, he lost the mountain brigade. That's not good. The old Nish reserve. They haven't been the best fighting force. But that means that Serbia's going to have to raise a new mountain division to be stuck in the Nish reserve. If we should just leave the Nish reserve to sit in defence, but having having had Belgrade be such a vital part of, yeah, such a vital, what's the word, a vitally important city. I don't know whether I should trust the guy in charge of the Nish Reserve to get that and then push the second army out. I don't know if I could trust him. Oh, that was good. Good job that I moved that corps there then. They actually saved the day there. Podolsk. Static defense. Massed forward artillery. Here we go. Get into Cologne within time. Man, these corps are exhausted. You move them from one square to another and they just can't keep up. I think Königsberg's going to fall next year. I'm just worried about these bloody stacks here. The old Christmas surprise by the looks of things. Why is their guns sitting there? Okay, Putnik is back up to strength. Good. Serbian victory. Fantastic. Serbs just keeping us in the game over and over again. Okay, we must have Cologne. We must have it. A 9,000 stack. If I knew how to get a 9,000 stack, I would. If I could, you know, make it work. we could help. If we could take Elbing, that would be good. That would cut off the entirety of Eastern Prussia. And maybe we could even go for Danzig. Right, what's it going to give us? What's it going to give us to end out the day? Come on, you beauty. Give me something. We're back up to 70. Good stuff. I'm liking that. Well, let's have a look at the scores on the doors. Central Powers are now up to nearly 8 million. 8 million and a morale of 75, and we're at 5.1. They can't possibly keep this up. They cannot possibly keep this up. Okay, the Italians have got to Innsbruck, but no, they haven't. No, they're suffering stuff behind the lines. Let's have a look at. Okay, Dusseldorf again is besieged. That's good. And if Dortmund and Essen go, that's going to be really bad for them. It's nice to know that they've got such big things in Strasbourg. It's a harbour. When you say the harbour. Up here, we now know that. Let's see if we can get. Okay, he's suffering with regards to his cohesion as well. So we've got 400. Where's the Tsar gone? Where the fuck is the Tsar gone? Don't tell me. Don't tell me he's back in Petrograd. He's been hit or something. What, has the Tsar been deposed? What the hell? Okay, we need to check this out before we end the stream. Options to unlock. Kerensky. The Russian Provisional Government. Initially he helped empower the new government, but its isolation of many socialist groups undermined his efforts. In Bolsheviks following the failed Kerensky offensive, he fled Russia. We can get the national morale up to +5, but it does cost 5 engagement points to get Kerensky on board. He lived to 1970. No way. As Russia collapsing into increasing anarchy, mutinies erupted. Okay. Equal or lower for fixed. Wow. Okay, well we can't let the national morale fall below 30. And I don't think we are in danger of that yet. It's staying around the same, and these guys are dropping faster than we are. So I think I think if we keep up the good work, he says, we should be all right. I think we can outlast these buggers. I am worried about this fucking stack here. Look at all that. It's the entirety of the Austrian army just sitting at Ivangorod. The Tsar has been taken off the front. God knows where he is. Lodson looks like it's up for the taking. Same with Elbing. It's an all retreat by the looks of things. We're going in. We're moving. We're making waves. I think the next video is going to be quite fun. Obviously we've got this little pocket here that we need to sort out. We're slowly maybe making progress here. Ishmael's got no one in it. What the hell? Huh. Well, okay. Well, we'll talk about that in the next video then. That's a nice little review. But yeah, thanks for tuning in and watching. And as always, if you did like it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And we'll see you on the next one. Ciao for now, everybody. Ta-ta.